Okay guys, let's get straight on with this. I have made sure that my base is all done. What I've used to do that is the Stay Matte, and the colour for me is Ivory, and that's a Rimmel product, and that's really good. So I use that on my face. I made sure that I buffed it into the skin using the Sigma 187 brush, which is my favourite for doing foundation. I then covered underneath my eyes and a few spots that I have with MAC Select Moisture Cover Concealer, and I am NW20 in that one. Okay, let's get started with the eye now. I'm going to use MAC's Vanilla and MAC 239 brush, and to just pack that on the eye. Okay, and then pop it underneath your brow to highlight, and on the inner corner of the eye, just around the tear duct area, and blend that over. Okay, now what we're going to do is take a matte brown shadow, and the one I'm using today is Espresso, and I'm going to be using a MAC 217 blending brush to do this, and all I'm doing is adding some contour to the eye onto the tip of the bristles, and then place it on the outer corner of your brow bone socket there, and then just use a very light back and forwards motion with the Espresso. Okay, and keep checking with the other eye to make sure that they're the same. Okay, this look is very natural, so I want to keep that with the eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush mine through. Mine are quite dark. If you have light eyebrows, then it's probably good to pop a little bit of powder through them, just to define them, but keep them natural looking. Okay, now we're going to go on to the eyeliner. The eyeliner is quite matte in this look, so we're actually going to put on Fluid Line, which is a gel liner by MAC, and that's in Black Track, so this is the matte black colour. But what we're going to do is we're going to pop a little bit of shadow over the top of that, and for the initial line, to make sure that it's precise and even, I'm going to use a MAC 208 brush, which is a very fine angled brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top lashes, just in the middle, and I'm just going to use very small strokes along the lash line. And what you need to do is to bring the eyeliner into the corner of the eye, inner corner of the eye, sorry. What you need to do is to bring the eyeliner into the inner corner of the eye, just using those short strokes. And then we're going to concentrate on this flick. It's very important to get both eyes the same. So the easiest way of doing that is just making sure there's a little product onto the brush, and using the angle of the brush to create the initial point that you need to make. And it doesn't have to be a long wing. In this particular video, it's a very natural, just to accentuate the eyes. Okay, then what you need to do is to make sure that that line is thicker in colour. Pop a little bit more on the product, and then what we're going to do is to bring that outer corner to meet the line you've already made. So just drag that brush across. So you can see that it's created a little gap inside those lines. Just fill that in. Okay, check that both eyes are the same, and make sure that there's enough liner at the roots of the lashes so that no skin from the underneath shows through. Okay, so that's the eyeshadows complete. There's no false lashes, there's no curling of the lashes. The lashes are very sort of part of the eyeline. So what we're going to do is I'm going to coat my eyelashes with 2 coats of Sexy Curves Mascara by Rimmel. This is the waterproof version. But before you do so, just go through your lashes with a clean mascara wand or brush, just to make sure that there are no clumps or any hairs that are stuck together that might ruin the delicate balance of the mascara. And then I'll be right back. Okay, that's the eyes complete. The mascara's dry. All I did was comb through my lashes to make sure there's no clumps. Not going to do anything else with the eyes. Okay, I have also applied I've applied blusher, and the one that I've used is Azalea Blossom. This is the blush ombre from the Colour Forecast collection that's just come out by MAC. And I've just dusted a little bit, very light, just onto the top of my cheeks with my 150 brush. To give a little bit of sheen on the top of the cheekbones, which I noticed Ellie Goulding has, I've just used a liquid highlighter and just dotted that across. The rest of the skin's quite matte and quite translucent. Now we're going to focus on the lips. I've just covered my lips with a little bit of concealer just to prime them, and the concealer that I'm using is from my palette here, and it's the Stellar Pink by Maybelline, and it's a gorgeous pinky purple. I'm just going to use my MAC 316 brush . Okay, and now the lipstick's all applied, then I'm just going to sharpen up the edges with a little bit of concealer, just the one that I used earlier on, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that. This is a Sigma 194 brush, just on the tip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sharpen up the lines around the mouth. But because the lips are such a big part of this look, then I've just gone round the whole of my lip line. But that's it. That's the finished look, and this is my take on the look that Ellie Goulding was wearing in her Starry Eyes video. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to check back for more looks. Take care guys, big hugs.